now. But these are the pieces. We got the long pieces. That's about a short piece, a little bit longer than short, but these are the long ones here. So we got long ones because that's all they had. Well, they had short ones, but they were kind of all rotten. And so we're getting these long ones that are nice. And he's putting it up there. Let me get back here. You guys can see the ocean. Nice day. We got cows on the beach somehow. And there we go. Look at all that. Yeah. He's up there. We're gonna take those ridge caps off and put the Nipa under there. So we gotta take off this net too. Yeah, honey, did you tell him just take off the net? No, tell him take off the net and just put it down here. So.
Kuya, ipanguhaan yan ng mga net, kuya ha? Kay Ilisan. Yeah.
Okay. The other project that we're working on is the bamboo fence, and we're not really good at tying this nylon. I mean, we can tie it, but it's not really. I mean, when you get people that know how to tie this stuff, especially fishermen, they can just, they pull this stuff so tight and it's just, it ain't budging. But anyway, so here's my tying. And you see it's kind of just a mishmash of different ties. There's a guy that knows how to tie there, but he actually has work. He was just showing us how to do a continuous tie. But this is my tie here. This is my continuous tie right here. I did one, but I don't know. And it's just, nothing feels right, you know, when I'm doing this. And this one here is not right either, because this line here should be up here, because if it ever moves up, it's all slack. But we got a piece of 1-inch PVC, but on the outside of the 1 inch, it's 1.5. So we got a 1.5 inch space between each of these, top and bottom. Trying to keep the cats out, but let airflow through and let people kind of see what's going on the beach too. So anyway, we're gonna go see if we can find one of the guys that has worked on the beach before, and see if he'll do this tying, because it's kind of a pain and we're so slow, and they can knock it out in half the time that we can, or maybe even less than half the time that we can do it. So we're gonna go find Bim Bim, that's his name, and we will be back with more from my paradise on the Italian island. It's a beautiful day to be working on the beach. Paradise. Hey y'all. Well, we finished the first day of Nipa, and I can't really tell from the inside where it is. Some of this green stuff up here, over there's a big patch area. You can see kind of the green, because the new stuff is green. You can see it's kind of green here, but not so green here. So wherever there's new green, and he's pulling all the old stuff off. And both sides of here, left and right, or east and west, over here he's patched. So yeah, he's patching a lot. So anyway, we've probably been through, I don't know if we've been through half of our stuff, but 25, yeah, about half. We've been through about 100 normal pieces in one day, and about half of what we got. So tomorrow he'll probably finish up this half, and then we'll see how many more we need, and then we'll go to my guy. He's got about 500 more, he says, pieces of this. So I think we're about plenty. Plus we got to do that one too, but that's not as extensive. This one, it has a lot of work. Probably 25% at least of this needs replacement. So anyway, Lindy and I have been cleaning up on the other side of our, you know, this is our beach lot here, of course, right here. This is Sunset Beach, and of course there is our main lot where we're going to build our house. Hey everybody, here we are at Sunset Beach, of course. The fishing boats are resting in the ocean. The Nipa man is up on the ladder. The bamboo man is over here giving him a little bit of help. And the back side and the top is pretty much done. Here we got, of course, big old hole. They haven't fixed that, but that looks good. He's doing good work. We've almost used all 100 pieces for just this one, but we got another 100 over there too, so we should have plenty. And oh, there's a spot he's got to do. So he's taking it all off right now, leaving the holes in there, and then he once he gets all the old rotten stuff off, then he puts the new fancy new stuff on. So we got the net, some of the net off the roof, but we got to pick that up. And what else we got going? Yeah, and you saw all of our supplies here, right there, and all of our extra Nipa right here. And there's the side of the Sunset Beach that doesn't have the bamboo fence.
Howdy,
yet.
folks.
We are back at the beach. Let me get the coloring right, lighting right. There we go. And day 3 of the beach. Clean up, rebuild. Actually rebuild, then we clean up because we're making a mess after all the rebuild, throwing all the Nipa everywhere. But it's a beautiful day. It was low tide just an hour ago, and this was all dry out here. But now it's already, tide's already come in, and we got water. So anyway, so that bundle of joy right there is the net. We're gonna put this net over the roof. Here, you can see, well, here, you may have already seen it before, but yeah, this stuff here, this fish net holds the Nipa down so it doesn't get ripped up and torn up during like a storm or a typhoon. So that keeps it kind of laying down. It keeps it down, and that kind of preserves it. So this stuff here, and this is the thin stuff here, but it's still pretty good. The price has gone up to 100 pesos per meter. Ridiculous. So we looked at this, and it's about 6 feet wide. When you stretch it, it's about 6 feet wide. This is 40 pesos per meter, and it's 4 feet wide. And we've seen a lot of the roofs done with this, so we're going to give this a try hopefully save a little bit money and still get the same kind of life out of it. And still got our Nipa here, still got probably our 100 pieces here. And here's one part of the mess we got to clean up. So that's a mess. All the stuff that they throw off, just like roofing a house. You go around the side of the house whenever they roof it, peel all the asphalt tiles off, and it looks like that. I didn't realize this, but the outside looks very patched. See all that long stuff hanging out over the short, the older stuff. But we will see. Well, once we put the net on, it's not going to be as obvious, but anyway, it does look funny, if you ask me. Yeah, see, there's the net and stuff on that one. There, this one just has a few holes, so we should be good there. There's plenty of Nipa. So anyway, we are going to let these guys do their work. He's sewing in the new stuff, pulling down some of this wire. Like I said, we're gonna re-tie all this stuff with nylon. See that wire? That's old GI galvanized wire that's 6 years old, and it's all rusted and not even doing its job. You can just grab it and it'll break. So he's up there getting that done, making it look good. And we will be back with more. Day 3 or 4 of the Sunset Beach rebuild. So anyway, we got some holes here. We got to put new Nipa in. Still got a bunch here. We got plenty here. So he's going to keep working on that one. This one's pretty much done. I told him if he has any extra Nipa, just use it to fill in any of the weaker spots, because all this is not redone, just where the holes were. And if you don't see where the holes were, I think I showed you the other day. But it's pretty obvious where the new Nipa is. See how bushy it is. And this other one's not that bushy. So that is you can tell. And again, we're going to put the black net on. I'm going to pull this down. This is the old bamboo holding the
holding the old net on. We got a mess to clean up here. All that, like, and so we got our 8-footers over here for the gate, the bamboo. This stuff came off. Yeah, see, this one he's repaired here. And again, it's low tide. You can see that out there, pretty low tide. You have to really put your boat pretty far out there to get where it's floating at low tide, and you're pretty far out there. My boat, I'm gonna have to put way out there. But anyway, here's some of the patching he's done so far. And again, you can see the bushy parts. That's the areas. We gotta see if he needs any more ridge cap. That's that metal. That's GI'd. Oh, okay. This is the ridge cap he took off the center, I think. But we'll see if he needs any more of that. And then,
Hey everybody, we are looking at a Nipa, repaired Nipa roof. But I don't know if you can notice this, but you see that black net on there? See that stuff? See that right there? We're putting that on there because when the storms come, they blow. Basically, they do this. They blow this Nipa up, and I gotta take it out of there. But if they blow it up and rip it off the roof, basically. So if you put that on there, that keeps the Nipa down, so the storms don't tear everything up. The other thing it does too, it's not so noticeable where all of my new Nipa is because it's just all patched. It's all patched in. It's not with the old and the new. So so they're putting all that on. We did this with 45 meters of Nipa. I mean of the net. And this is the small black net. And amazingly enough, our measurements seem to have almost worked out. What we did, we pulled it out. Yeah, everything reached. Everything reached. And so everything reached. So hopefully they know that they got to put the bamboo on here too. So let me go check with that. There's an instruction I got to be sure that they do. So just one momento and all. Howdy, folks. Looks like we are at the beach, doesn't it? Well, we are. We're at Sunset Beach, and there, oh my gosh, look at that sun. That's the sunset. So anyway, we're doing the Nipa on the roofs, but look at what they're doing now. They're putting the net on. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little black net. Well, we'll go over there and take a quick look, and you'll kind of see what they're putting on here. There's two choices of what you can put on here. You can put this black net on. They also have a green net like this, I found out, that's more expensive than the black for some reason. And then they got the green net with like a 1-inch hole, and then they got the green net with maybe like a 3/4 inch hole. And so you can use any of those. Most people use the green net, but the green net's getting expensive. It's 100 pesos per meter. This black net is, I paid 40. But another place wants 80, double the price that I paid. So I don't know what the deal is, why one's expensive and one's not. Maybe this is old stock that had the old price, but the new stuff is really expensive. So what they did, they basically took 2 of them and sewed them. We got 3 pieces. One, no, we got 4. We got 1. They're 4 foot each. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 pieces. No, yeah, we got 5 4 foot wide pieces on there, sewn lengthwise, going from here to the other end and on the sides. So they're doing all that right now. So we're getting it all, fixed up. Yeah, see, this is all done right. You see that? Where is it? Right there. Yeah. Yeah, honey, he's doing it right here. I told him how to, and he redid all of his, honey. So he needs to redo this one. Tell him that end is done right, and this end here is done right, but just redo this one. And he can move that up.
Yeah.
So also, I've got to give him some more instructions. So we will be back with the sun in our eyes looking at the beach. It's Paradise out. Hey everybody, check this out. That's our new roof with the net and everything, and the new fence back there. Got the new fence there installed. We got the new gate. The bamboo on the gate. We actually had the fence posts and the horizontal runners out of the GI pipe. We got to fix this fence here though, because that's a mess. There, that's a mess, and this one is a mess here. We got to do that one, but all in its good time. The next thing I got to do is cut the wave on here, because it starts up here and curves and goes down, and then it starts going up and down like ocean waves. The tops of the bamboo there will be shaped kind of in a wave fashion. So anyway, this one here has been pretty much patched, but I got 50 more Nipa there. So we need to do a little bit more work on this one, he said. I don't know where, but he said he wanted 25 more, so we got 25 more. And so anyway, we have all this stuff here done, and they're coming back Monday. It's Saturday evening now. The other thing we got to do is fix our barbecue grill. That rusted out. But this tin here, there's some tin here that doesn't go here. It's from up there somewhere, so I got to make sure he puts that tin back where it goes, and then we'll be good to go. So anyway, here's our new bundles of Nipa. Should be 25 in there. I don't know. It never looks like 25 to me, but they've been telling me it's 25, so maybe I'll count them someday. So anyway, it's sunset at Sunset Beach. Honey, there's a dog. Yeah, I know. He's wandering around, getting loose. Don't be peeing on my Nipa. You'll pee on your own Nipa. That's my neighbor's dog, but there is the sunset, folks, for Sunset Beach. So we will be back with more from my paradise on Italian Island, Sunset Beach. Paradise. Howdy, everybody. Out. We got this cabana all fixed up and ready to rock, and we raked all the stuff out of down here pretty much, and got it all cleaned. We're temporarily piling it over here. Like I said, we got to rebuild that whole fence. So, but people come through there, and so if you pile a bunch of stuff there, hopefully they won't. We got the main fence done, except for cutting the wave on this side. We got the wave on that side. It's all done and ready to rock. Right now, we're cleaning up all of the Nipa that we threw out here. We got a rental for the beach tonight. Interesting thing is, the guy that came here, that was here when we got here, he's actually cleaning off the beach. We had more than this amount of stuff there, and he picked it up and moved it all there. He was like cleaning up the beach for us, and it's like, dude, you don't have to do that. We'll do that. But I really appreciate his effort. But the interesting thing is, he brought all their drinks in here, and this, he was hiding it in the trash can, which I would never put drinks in a trash can because it just ain't clean. But he stuck it in the trash can so nobody would think it was actual something to steal. And but I needed a trash can to you know, dump trash. So anyway, I took it out and put it over there. So as you can see, we got some Nipa. I'm dropping it as I go over to that side, but eventually, once it's all done, we'll take all that over to the burn side and burn it. And I guess you guys saw the spontaneous combustion of the coconut tree. That we didn't do. That started all by itself. We hadn't burned anything over there in a week or more, and it had rained numerous times since then. So anyway, the ocean's beautiful today. It's a little breezy. We're on the west side, which is the leeward side, which is not the windy side. The other side that we rent a house on is on the windy side, and man, you should see the white caps there. It's rough, but the breeze is nice. But we still got a good breeze. You can see the coconut fronds waffling in the wind, so it's a good day to do cleanup. So anyway, I got to get back finish the cleanup. I also brought my harpoon, my trash harpoon that I had welded up, and just a piece of GI pipe here. The light GI pipe, don't get the heavy stuff because they weigh a ton. And then I put a piece of rebar in here. See, a piece of rebar, and then sharpened the point. And these little rebar ridges hold the trash on. So that's handy. So anyway, I'm gonna be picking up all the miscellaneous trash. That's our parking area over there, and there's all kinds of potato chip bags and candy wrapper bags and everything over there. So I gotta use that harpoon to clean all that up. So anyway, I gotta get busy, get going. They're gonna be here at 5. It's just noon now, so we got plenty of time to get everything done. Somebody's from this lot, I think, is throwing all their coconut leaves over on my lot, which I'm going to just throw them back. I don't know, people. You know, they don't get the fact that they think you won't notice dumping their stuff on your property. It's like, I notice. So anyway, this stuff here has to go over there, and that's my property. So we're going to clean all this up, get it nice and ready for the party tonight. So we will be back with more. That's a clean one. This one we got all the wire and stuff, and all the little short pieces of the fishing line that they didn't use. But this is all the wire that was up here tying everything. As you can see, we tied it all with nylon, because nylon will last much longer, and it's probably way better. And this wire is 6 years old and it's rusty. You just grab it and it snaps. So anyway, we will be back with more. It'll eventually look like that. That's somebody else. And be ready for the party. We're running out of chairs though. All of our chairs are starting to break down. So we only got 2 decent chairs, semi-decent chairs. And I've got a guy that, one guy that can do the bamboo work. But he's usually busy. He's more of a foreman type, but he doesn't mind as long as he gets paid. He'll do whatever work you want him to do. And I may get him to do it, or I may have somebody else to do it if he's busy, because he does tile work and electrical work and cement work and everything. So we got to get that pile out of there. Got to rake the whole beach up. We got to rake over there. We got 2 rakes actually. And we will be back with more. My paradise on Italian Island. Beautiful day at Sunset Beach. Paradise out.